Now we should be able to discover what happened to Crypto-136. My scans have identified several radioactive areas in your vicinity. But there is one in particular that looks like it could be a crash site.
I'm on it. Any of those baboons laid one hairy finger on me, I'll rip them a new asshole.
What's going on? Sure can.
Hey, Chuck! What have you discovered?
This is where 136 hit the dirt all right.
You found his shit?
A few little pieces, most of it's gone.
Recover any Furon technology the humans may have found. And rescue Crypto-136.
Monkeys probably hitched the ship to their donkeys and dragged it back to their mud village so they can worship it as a god.
Favorite scientist. Well, I sure wish I had wooden teeth like that Tycho Brahe.
Man, I am good. How good? So good.
My mind says Cliff, but my body says Brando. Monty just ain't no rebel without a cause driving a streetcar named Desire on the waterfront.
I require access to this facility. My reasons are my own.
No offense, but I got my orders. Now beat it.
Let me through, or I'm gonna report you for falling asleep on duty.
Yes, sir. Right away.
I remember this one time at Pennemund. Dr. Fritzenberger put molasses in the V2 engine. Ach, what a mess! These Americans are no fun.
Where could these humans have imprisoned Crypto-136? Find out if one of these military monkeys knows more.
Bob never even looks at me anymore. Thank God.
I'm so sick of guarding that stupid, shiny, round hunk of commie metal for those guys in the suits. Melt it down and turn it into cold, hard American ammo. I'd have a GI party with a toothbrush if I told the general to shut up and keep walking past that total UFO they make us guard. Those Majestic guys, golly, their boss is the real head cheese. Flying discs are as real as the one crashed on this base. Majestic really is covering it all up, but This don't ask, don't tell thing is really working for me.
This majestic stronghold must be where they are holding Crypto 136.
That idiot generator thinks of nothing but his precious new fighter jet. Can't you even...
We are making a further analysis into this laboratory specimen's DNA strand, but Heinrich is more interested in making his Black Forest cakes.
I really thought you'd be alive. Ah, Crypto. Look what they've done to us. Laid us open like an animal. How could intelligent creatures do this? Okay, monkeys. You want a war? You got a war.
What did you find, Crypto?
We're dead. An honorable death at the hands of an enemy in battle, that's one thing, Pox, but they desecrated us. And they're gonna pay. Oh, yes, they're gonna pay.
Crypto, get out of there! Unless you want to end up like your predecessor! Return to the mothership! We'll use that data tape to...
Are you kidding me? If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna make them pay for this.
Pay? Oh, we'll make them pay. Wait just a little longer and you'll see just how destructive we can be. Bring me that data tape at once. That's an order!
The data tape you retrieved from the Human Research Lab has revealed a most disturbing development. They've successfully unlocked the dormant psychic ability hidden deep in their primitive brains due to a dash of Furon DNA. Infiltrate the research base and disable its defenses from within. Then you will destroy the entire area with your saucer.
I like Huffman, but I'll kill him in a second if I get the order.
What have you found?
That chili's gonna be repeating on me all night long.
I've got what every woman wants. A 12-inch slide rule and a 166 IQ.
Humans using Furon powers.
They're training these mutant humans for use in the battle against us. Destroy everything at their lab.
Don't run into those waves of energy. Find a way over them.
Cupcake? Midget! I destroyed your entire career!
Good work, Crypto! Destroy the lab and kill those mutants! Nice shooting, Crypto!
Destroy these primitive Tesla coils. They'll zap you with energy when you're near. Tesla. Tesla. Catchy name.
Where'd the humans get all these radioactive cows?
Show me what you got. Help! We're being invaded by Peter Lorre! You're going down! Out of the way!
Only one more device remains! Hurry and destroy it!
You're dead, little man! You're gonna bite the bullet! Magic! Let's get it on!
Excellent work, Crypto! Now get to your shipping! Let's get busy!
You want
Let me... It's time to give these inquisitive humans a little negative reinforcement. They're entirely too clever for their own good.
You're freeze! Drop your weapon! Stop! You're freeze! Let's do this. What do you got?
Anybody ever tell you you look like...
You're going! Here's Johnny! You Magic! Alien!
Crypto. It's time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would suck. Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser. That dinner party. I'd have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's. If only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast. Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto? It's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked their locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte, Pox.
Falling in love again. These American Frankfurters? Oh, what could go wrong? Everything, everything! This barbecue is more difficult to control than a flamethrower in a hurricane!
You heard him? Fire up the Barbie! I said charbroiled, not charred.
You know, they only order it well done, Pox.
This ain't like WW2.
this evening, I see the new cartoons. The more anvils, the better.
An anvil? Oh, there's no accounting for taste. See if you can find something sufficiently weighty in its place. Smashing!
Oh, I was hoping he'd pop back up so I could drop it again.
My DI sure is a mean son of a gun.
I should get back to work in the West Hangar, but I wouldn't walk near those boxes filled with mines even if I'm paid.
Too bad. It's his unlucky day. Brilliant! Oh, now turn and walk away slowly like you can't feel the heat.
Way ahead of you, Fox.
Oh man, that guy stepped right
March
on those
yourself,
mines.
jerk off.
Just glad it wasn't me. That's the fourth one this week.
The brass always bust my chops. Jackasses. I don't know. I just don't feel like
Draw in
being
the enemy.
all I can
Make some noise. And when they get close, destroy them all.
It's hurting. Head. Stop, it's Johnny. Get it up. You think you can drop that? You're dead, little man. Drop. Throw down, baby.
The path to the prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
You're going down, little man. You're dead, little man. What's going on? You want a piece of this? Drop your villages. You think I'm scared of you? You're going
Next on the agenda, stall the human war models. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
Make shoot! On your knees. Throw down. Here's Johnny. Midget.
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.
General Armquist, good of you to come. Thought you might be too busy running damage control out in California.
Never too busy to watch the Air Force fall flat on its face, Jack.
Corporal Patterson, let's show our guests what this bottle rocket can do. Vertical takeoff and landing! How do you like them apples?
That's it? That's your ultimate weapon?
Patterson! Get over there and tell McGillicuddy to get that bird in the air right this second, or he's gonna be testing go-karts for the next 20 years!
$40 million for that?
While Armquist is inspecting their primitive aeronautical contraptions, which will never be sabotaged, we'll crush their pitiful air defense forces and destroy Armquist once and for all.
Let me just load up the old disintegrator ray and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing at a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
For today's test, we've loaded approximately 20% as much core material as will be used during an...
Hypnotize one of the humans and command him to drive the vehicle to the airfield.
You're going down!
Let's do this.
Let's get it on!
Those lactating bovoids are blocking the road up ahead. Put explosive devices on the road ahead.
You're dead, little man!
Let's do this.
I ordered you to put me down! Sir, drop the... Get it! Korean villages. You think I'm scared of you? You're going to Johnny! Make me Midget! Drop your weapon! No! Alien! Attack!
destroyed if the nuclear device isn't activated, Crypto.
Those humans want to disarm the bomb. Stop them!
They're surrounding you. That simplifies the problem.
Sir, this
You've made it! Halfway!
Humans are disarming the bomb!
Are you marking time or hitting those marks? Keep calm and defend!
Like the solar wind and get yourself out of the blast radius!
"30 seconds left!
You want to explain to me why our troops are abandoning Area 42?
They're not leaving, they're regrouping. Everything's under control.
Really? So the airfield hasn't been destroyed by one of our own nukes?
It's that commie spy from Santa Modesta. He got in somehow, messed with one of our experiments. Don't worry, I'll catch him.
That's what you said in Santa Modesta. Frankly, General, I'm beginning to question your resolve.
Oh, I'm resolved, all right. That explosion was meant to take me out.
You're saying this communist spy has a personal vendetta against you?
Maybe you don't get the mindset we're up against.
No, General. I'm taking you very seriously. The President should hear this. Get back to Capital City.
I don't take orders from you.
In this matter, I speak for the President. You know that.
Oh, majestic.